Welcome to my 2025 cozy winter night routine. I got all of the little buzzwords in there. Los Angeles was actually a little bit kind to me today. The weather wasn't too bad, so on an ideal night, I get to go on a little walk. And I want you to keep in mind that when I say night, it's like 3 p.m. because it gets dark so early and I'm not going for a walk when it's pitch black, and also it would be freezing. So this is my compromise with that. Ideally, it would be just like a mile-long walk. I like to look at the little flowers and the greenery and just kind of decompress from whatever day I had. Good, bad, whatever. A walk is just good for the mental. And I've said this before, but winter in LA is basically fall time. Like the leaves start falling and it's just so nice and it's so pleasant. One thing I will say about winter is that I love getting ready for bed so early. Like I love settling in, turning on the lights, making it cozy. It kind of helps fight the winter depression, the winter scaries. I cannot say it's 100% foolproof, but it does help a lot. And plus it just makes the space feel so cozy and welcoming and inviting. And when I am doing my full winter nighttime routine, like this is what I need. I need the ambiance. And I may not be rich in money, but I sure am rich in soft, warm lighting. You know, like the things that really matter in life. Anyways, one thing about me is I hate having sunscreen on my skin. I don't know if it's because of the kind of sunscreen I use, but I have always been this way. The second I get home, get out of the sun, I'm taking that off immediately. And so while I'm there, I'm just gonna take off all of my makeup, fresh face, whatever. But now it's time to actually get into it. No more playing around. I have everything that I could possibly need. I raided my own drawers. And now it's time to get into the full routine. And this is like my pre-shower routine. So later I will have my skincare routine and stuff. Again, this is not what I'm doing every single night, but this is like a special occasion night. Like this is my ideal. Oh my God. It just feels so good to like take care of myself and do these like extra little special things. Like it just feels amazing. Dandruff divas rise up. Hey, that was off the top. Okay. I have this scalp scrub. It does help with dandruff. Honestly, I should be doing it more, but beggars cannot be choosers. And it just feels so good. I just like scratch that thing into my scalp. I use this oil from Trader Joe's on my hair. I don't really think it's supposed to be for like pre-shower things. It at least makes me feel like it makes my hair nice and silky. I don't know if it's true, but the placebo is something that I will take regardless. So now that my hair feels 10 pounds heavier with all the product I put in it, I love to just like put it in a little bun and claw clip it and just get it out of my face. It just feels so good. And I was washing my hands and then I was like, oh my God, I should do a teeth whitening strip. I was a little sad because I only had the 1 hour ones and I feel like it's gonna make my teeth fall out of my head. It hasn't happened yet. Girl, I'm scared. I had braces when I was a kid and my orthodontist told me that my front tooth had like a short root, and now like I'm just constantly scared that it's gonna fall out. Like it's just such a fear. He messed with my head so bad. He sat me and my mom down and he was like, okay, would you be okay if your front tooth fell out with braces? Like, girl, who says that? It didn't fall out. And he was also a little bit creepy, but you know what? I don't want to hold space for him right now, so I don't want to talk about it. Anyways, back to the cozy nighttime winter routine. Now I am doing the ultimate self-care thing, which is doing my eyebrows. Some would say self-care, others might say self-sabotage. I love to do my own eyebrows. I think I am severely underqualified, but you know what? That's not going to stop me from snipping and plucking as much as my little heart desires. Speaking of underqualified, I am now dyeing my eyebrows. If you haven't heard of this, I just use men's beard dye and it works wonderfully. I don't even like map it out. I just like put it on there and try my best. Sometimes I try to clean it up, sometimes I don't. It really stains my skin, so then it's nice because then I don't have to fill in my eyebrows for a few days afterward. The world works in such mysterious ways. As unserious as I am with shaping, cutting, dyeing my eyebrows, I do take removing the dye very seriously. With that being said, this makeup wipe that I have, I realize is probably like 5 years expired, but it's the last one in my little packet of it. So I was like, you know what? I'll just use it to make sure I'm I'm also using micellar water and a little cotton round just because I'm so terrified that I am going to accidentally blind myself. I do not want the dye to accidentally leak into my eyes. So as another precautionary, honestly, it's probably not precautionary. This is probably exactly what you're supposed to do. I also wash my eyebrows and my forehead with my facial cleanser because I just really don't want to accidentally get it into my eyes in the shower or anything like that. Like that is worst case scenario, you know. Finally, it is time to get into the shower. I did need to change my razor first. I'm like, girl, how old was this one? I will say that I'm frugal, but at some point I'm like, girl, what the hell is wrong with you? I don't want to talk about it, okay? It's not time for that. Anyways, I use my CeraVe facial cleanser, double shampoo, my Maui. I love it. It's for curly hair. I shave. I used 3 different types of soaps, a Dove, a Dial, and then an Olay one that smells like strawberries. And I put that on my body scrubber that I got from Daiso. It just feels so good and it smells so good. I love to put my hair in a hair towel. It just feels so luxurious. And I have my Trixie Mattel robe on. Now it is time to get into all of my skincare. I recently started using this retinol from CeraVe and it's really nice. It's pretty gentle, moisturized. I love to use this paper fan in between my skincare steps. It just feels so luxurious and rich. And I will say though that I got this fan at like a brewery during the summer, maybe 4 years ago because it was really hot, but it just looks really nice and luxurious. And then I put my Snail Mucin on fan again. I don't know what the Snail Mucin does, but it just makes my skin feel so nice and glowy. And bonus points because it kind of freaks my boyfriend out that I use it. So I'm like, good, stay away from me, okay? The last thing for my face is this vanilla lip mask from Trader Joe's. I am so close to being finished with the little container and I love it. It feels so good and it smells delicious. I cannot forget about the rest of my body because it is so dry. I use some baby oil to really help moisturize my skin, and then I use my CeraVe lotion on top of that to really lock it in. Fresh shower, moisturized skincare. I feel amazing. And then look at this. Look. Transition queen. We love to see it. I usually like to let my hair stay in the hair towel for as long as I can, but today I was just like, you know what, let's get this over with. So I take it out, I scrunch it, and then I put that same Trader Joe's hair oil that I used earlier, just a little bit, and then I scrunch it again to help my curls really soak it in or something, hold their shape. I don't know what it is, but I've seen TikToks of it, so that's why I do it like that. And now we are heading down to the kitchen because it is time for dinner. I prefer to shower and do all of that before dinner, so then I can just like really like settle in and relax. I am making Tori's super special dinner, mac and cheese and broccoli. Never been done before, iconic, never heard of, whatever. Special shout out to water boilers. I have never had one until my roommate, and she was like, no, it's like the best kitchen appliance. And I was like, yeah, okay. And now I'm like, oh my god, I love a water boiler. Like, it's so good. It boils the water so fast. I can make my mac and cheese so quick. Like, it is just such an amazing invention. My mac and cheese isn't anything special. I salt the water, I use frozen broccoli, but it is just so good, especially because I use the Trader Joe's unexpected cheddar cheese. I don't know what the hell they put in this, but it is so good in mac and cheese. I saw a TikTok about it once and I was just like, oh my god. And they do have a seasonal version that has some kind of pepper in it and it is so good, but it's not its season and I'm so sad about it. So I add red pepper flakes for a little bit of a kick, like nothing too crazy though. And like I said, today is a big relax day, so I take my mac and cheese and I sit on the couch, and oh my god, girl, I have been watching so much Project Runway All-Stars. I already went through like all of the recent seasons, so I'm going back to what I used to watch. I'm like, oh my god, girl, I was like a child watching this. It held up. It's still so effing good. I'm so locked in. I love Project Runway. Once I get my fill of that, I head back to my bedroom to really unwind. I light the champagne toast candle, floss my teeth. I am like a true adult now because I want to floss my teeth. It just feels so good, and if I don't, I feel weird about going to sleep without it. And then I brush my teeth, trying to make my non-existent dentist proud of me. Goal for next year is to go to the dentist. Don't judge me, okay? It's hard out here. Anywho, once I do all of that, I head back into my room, and now it's time for my favorite part, which is Kindle time. I get to read my books, and currently I am reading a nonfiction called Our Prisons Obsolete. Trust and believe, I read my smut and I read romance and all of that, but sometimes it is good to do a nonfiction for a little cleanse of the brain. And once I get tired after reading, you know, my brain is just so big, I turn off all my lights and go to sleep. And that is all. Thank you so much for watching my cozy winter nighttime routine. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was relaxing for you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.